Umair, do you hear me? Umair, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
All right. Is my screen also visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please put on your camera, Umair. And
Yeah.
in the last class, we were doing this lesson, linear equations, and we came to the next method of solving an equation, right? We have completed with graphs. Yes, Umair?
This one, the paper, exam paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first question, why was it wrong?
The first question, why was it wrong? Okay, yeah, I had to discuss your paper as well. Good, you reminded me. 1 minute just. See, we have to discuss homework as well. Let's first discuss the homework, then shall we come to your paper discussion?
Okay.
Okay, so did you complete your homework?
Yes, I guess. Right.
Okay, we quickly solve the question and then we will move on. Did you upload the assignment as well, Umair?
So, I did the homework though.
Why didn't you upload the assignment? See, you need to upload the assignment to the portal as well so that I can check it whether you've done the correct answers or not. Okay, so
Yeah,
from
I'm having cyclic this day, so I'm busy studying.
you haven't.
I'm having cyclic these days, the midterm exams. I'm busy studying. That's why.
Uh, okay, but still, Umair, like all your assignments, positively do all the assignments on time and like upload them before the next class so that we can have a discussion. Okay, so no problem. Now we come to this question 3.2. So here we have to solve the linear equations by the substitution method. So if you come to the first question, it has two equations, x plus y is 14 and x minus y is 14. So here again, I can choose any of the equation and any of the variables since all of them are very simple. So if I choose from the second one, I will have x is equals to 4 plus y, right? Now, if I substitute this value of x in the first equation, what do I have? Instead of x, I will write 4 plus y gives me 14, right? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to solve this equation and I get x is 4 plus y. I'll write over here. So 2y will be equal to 10 and thus y is equals to 5. So I got my answer y as 5. Now to get the value for x, what I'll do? I'll substitute this value of y in this equation for the value of x. So x will be 4 plus 5, that is 9. Right, now you can also check your answer. You see 4 plus 5 is equals to x plus y should be equal to 14. So 9 plus y, is it equals to 14? Yes. So that means our
Yes.
answer is correct. Do you understand? Do you have any problem where? Are you understanding?
Yes.
Am I not audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Yeah, I'm asking you, do you understand? Any doubt? Shall I move to the next one?
Yeah, we can go to the next one.
Yeah, so in the next one, you see, okay, Umesh, so in the next one, can you tell me which equation shall I take?
We can take the S for the first one. S minus 2 is equal to 3.
Yeah, s minus t is equals to 3. So I'll take this equation, I'll take the variable s. So for the value of s, I get 3 plus t. Now I will substitute it over here. So 3 plus t by 3 plus t by 2 is equals to 6. Right?
Yes.
So now I will find my answer. I'll take the LCM. Okay, I get 6. So I'll multiply the entire equation with 6. So I get 2 into 3 plus 2 plus 3t is equals to 36. Do you understand this step?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I will get 6 plus 2t plus 3t is equals to 36. So 5t is equals to 30. Hence the value of t comes out to be 6. Now if t is 6, what should be s? S should be equal to 9.
Yeah.
Right? So are you getting the same answers? 9 and 6?
Yeah. T is
Okay.
6 and 2 is 9.
Then we come to the third one. The third one says you have 3x minus y gives you 3 and 9x minus 3y gives you 9. So here I will find the value of x. So x will be equal to 3 plus y by 3.
Yes.
Right. Now what will be y? So from here I will calculate. I'll just solve it here. X is 3 plus y by 3. So what is our second equation? 9x. So 9 into 3 plus y by 3 plus minus 3y is equals to 9. Okay. So now we'll solve. First we can cancel this. We get 3. So 9 plus 3y minus 3y is equals to 9. Okay. Now can you tell me where what kind of equation is this? 3y can be cancelled. So 9 is equals to 9.
Yes.
So we studied this thing yesterday in the previous class.
Infinite limit solutions.
Yeah, exactly. So this equation will not have any particular unique solution for the values of x and y. It has infinite number of solutions. Okay, now come to question 4. Here you can do one thing. All the numbers, if you multiply with 10, so you will get integers. Let's try to form integers. So if I multiply both the equations by 10, this also I'll multiply by 10, this also I'm multiplying by 10. So what do I get? The first equation becomes 2x plus 3y is equals to 13. And the second equation becomes 4x plus 5y is equals to 23. Right? So this
Yes.
will be my first step. And after this, like from the first equation, I can find the value of x. So x is equals to 13 minus 3y by 2. Again, I'll substitute 4 into 13 minus 3y by 2 plus 5y is equals to 23. Right? Then I get twice. So 26 minus 6y plus 5y is equals to 23. I get minus y is equals to minus 3. Minus and cancel, y is equals to 3. See how I got minus 3? I transpose this 26 over here. So 23 minus 26 shall give me minus 3. Right?
Yes.
Have you got the same answer, Umair? Yeah.
I put
Since this is the assignment discussion, that is why I'm going a bit fast. If you want me to go slow, you want whole explanations, I can go slow. So you can tell me accordingly.
no, I
Right?
have already did the answers.
Yeah, that is why only I'm going fast because you've already solved. So we come to the third one, fourth one. One minute. Yeah. We come to the next one. It says root 2x plus root 3y is equals to 0. Root 3x minus root 8y is equals to 0. So here can like come to the second one first. From the second one, I will get root 3x is equals to root 8y. So x can be written as root 8y by root 3. Can I write it like this?
Root 3 by root 2.
Wait, I'll solve it over here. Root 2x. First equation is these are the equations.
Yes.
So from this is the first equation, this is the second equation. From the second equation, I'll calculate the value of x. So x will be root 8y minus root 8y by root 3. Yes, root 8y by root 3. Right? Are you getting this value of x?
No, I have written a wrong answer.
Okay, no problem. Please look here. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just substitute this value of x in the first equation. So what do I get? Root 2 into root 8y by root 3. Okay, so now I will get. Now, where can you tell me one thing? Like root 8 into root 2, what does it become?
Root 16.
Root 16. And root 16 is equals to
Root 4.
4. So can I write it as 4y?
Yes.
So it becomes 4y by root 3 plus root 3 y is equals to 0. Now,
Yes.
see, I can do one thing over here. I can rationalize the denominator. If you remember rationalization from junior classes, we can rationalize this denominator over here. So this becomes 4y by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. Okay, so this becomes 4 root 3 by 3y. So let's rationalize. This makes it easier. Plus root 3, y is 0. So my denominator becomes 3. 4 root 3 by plus 3 root 3y is equals to 0. So 7 root 3y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. Okay, you're getting 0 only.
I also got 0.
You got 0?
Yes.
Okay. So now if y is 0, x is also 0.
Yeah.
So x and y are 0 in this equation. The last one. 1 minute. So these are my equations. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 is equals to minus 2 and x by 3 plus y by 2 is equals to 13 by 6. Now what can I do over here? I can first of all make the denominator similar. Okay, either I can make the denominator similar or I can try to eliminate the denominator. So how do I eliminate the denominators? Like look at the first equation. What are the denominators 2 and 3? And what is the LCM of 2 and 3?
6.
6. So if I multiply the entire equation with 6, so I can somehow remove the denominator. So I get 6 into 3x by 2 minus 6 into 5y by 3 is equals to 6 into minus 2. Okay, I multiply the entire equation with the LCM. See, now I can cancel the denominators. Here I get 3, here I get 2. So the first equation becomes 9x minus 10y is equals to minus 12. Now you can see this equation is much simpler than this one. Okay, like without denominators, it's easier to solve. So this becomes the first equation. Now again, with this second equation also, I can multiply with 6. So what will I get? I will get 3x plus, no, I'll get 2x.
2x.
2x plus 3y.
Yeah.
2x plus 3y is equals to 13. I multiply the entire equation here also with 6. So do you understand how I got these two equations?
Yes.
Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? I'll find one value, one variable, I'll find the value. Okay, so I can take this 2x since it has the lowest coefficient. So x is equals to 13 minus 3y by 2. Now I will substitute over here. So I get 9 into 13 minus 3y by 2 minus 10y is equals to minus 12. All right? You understand this
Yes.
much? Okay.
Yes.
So see, now this can't be cancelled. 117 minus 27y by 2 minus 10y to minus 12. So I get 117 minus 27y minus 20y is equals to minus 24. So minus 27y and minus 20y becomes minus 47y is equals to, you add this to this number, 141. This minus and minus sign cancels. Y is equals to 141 by 47. Okay. This is, I guess, 3.
Yes.
Yeah, this is 3. So y is 3. Okay, now x will be equal to 13 minus 9 by 2, 4 by 2. So do you understand the solution?
Yes.
Are you getting the same answer, Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So this was about the homework. Now in today's class, we'll be moving ahead with these questions. Okay, question 2 and 3, and we'll try to cover basics of elimination. Before that, let's discuss your paper. 1 minute, okay? Ma'am, you can open your answer sheet by the time. Ma'am, I have your answer sheet, but I do not have the question now. Do you have the
I think
question paper as well with you? Do you have the question paper as well?
yes, I guess.
If you have, please send it to me on WhatsApp.
Yes, I got it.
Are you sending?
Yeah, it's in- Ma'am, is it fine if I send it in the Zoom chat box?
Ma'am, please speak a little loudly.
Is it fine if I send it in the Zoom chat box?
What are you saying?
Is it fine if I send it in the Zoom chat box?
Yeah, sure. Send it to me on the Zoom chat.
I sent it, ma'am.
I've not received it yet.
Yeah, it's showing failed.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me just find the question paper. Okay, give me a minute. Wait.
The thing is, I don't have the number in my phone. It's in my dad's phone.
Okay, yeah. Just give me 1 minute, Umair. I'm finding. Okay, Umair. I have the question with me. So the question was basically that ABCD is a trapezium.
Wait a bit, ma'am.
This was a trapezium. The first question only you are asking, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So
first
let me
and
tell
last.
you. Yes.
The first one and the last one.
Okay, yeah. First we discuss the first one. So ABCD is a trapezium and AB is parallel to, one minute, AB is parallel to DC. Okay, this line is given parallel to this line. E and F are points on non-parallel sides AD and BC. So this is point E and this is point F they are saying. And such that EF is parallel to AB. So that means basically all these three lines are parallel to you. What is
Yeah.
given? AB parallel to EF parallel to CD. This is given to you. Now,
Yeah.
show that what you have to prove. To prove AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. So AE what line? This line upon ED line is equals to BF line by FC line. Okay, now Umair, how have you done the question? Now your solution says you have first written that since AB is parallel to CD and EF is parallel to AB, so all of them are parallel. Okay, your first point is correct. But now, how come you can directly write that AE upon ED? What is this BPT?
Basic proportionality theorem.
So you have to also prove the entire thing. You cannot directly write this. See, you cannot say that, okay, this is a theorem and by this theorem, this is the, you can use the theorem in your steps, but you can just directly not say, what, where is the proof now? You have to prove it as well, right? So the proof will
Yeah.
be, like first you will draw a triangle, you make a triangle, okay? So you have this, you mark this point like O, and now you have two triangles. You have the triangle ADC and you have the triangle ABC. So first, in triangle ACD, what do you have? What is given to you that EO line is parallel to CD line? Okay, that and AE upon ED will be equal to AO upon OC. And now in the second triangle, what will happen? AO upon OC will be equal to BF upon FC. So you will
Yes.
have two equations, and then you can equate the two equations to write that AE upon ED is equal to BF upon FC. You cannot just directly write. Your, like, I knew that you knew the answer, but you also have to show the method, right? How have you proved this entire thing?
Yeah, but in a trapezium, if a line is parallel to the both lines, then by BPT it's proportional. It's proportional, right?
But I don't think you can directly write it in 3 marks. You have to show some proof. Did your teacher just told you to write it directly?
Yeah, we did it by BPT.
You just directly wrote BPT.
Yeah.
Um, but I think still you need to show some proof, man. I think that you can't write that. You can write directly. That is why I've deducted marks because you need to show the entire proof as well. Okay. If your teacher is solving, like, can you send me the solution which your teacher has solved in school?
Yeah.
You have the solution with you, like the one the teacher sent you. Are they just writing directly?
Yeah, we proved that we showed that it's parallel, then we said it's because of BPT, it's proportional.
That's it. Those are the just two lines that you're writing.
In one solution, we drew it as a triangle and then proved two BPTs. In another one, in the practice one, we did it just at once because it's a trapezium BPT accepts.
No, see, Umair, like now you're doing that in the practice session. So it might be the case that like the teacher was doing just as a practice revision. So she thought that you must know the solution as well. But I think you should write the entire thing. You draw a triangle, use the triangle one method. Okay, because your teacher is also using the triangle method. So use that method. Do not use direct method. Because see, direct method is correct if the question is in 1 mark. Okay, then you can say, okay, you have the BPT theorem. Through that theorem, you have your answer. But if the question is like in more than 1 mark, at least 2 or 3 marks, they are asking you the question. So you must show the entire. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, then the next one. last question, right?
Yeah.
So the last question was, the diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at point O such that OA. Okay, now what you did over here was, you have to prove that ABCD is a trapezium, right? And what was given? ABCD is a quadrilateral with AO upon BO is equal to CO. Yeah, I did not understand this point. I've also circled and crossed one point where you have written corresponding angles. What are corresponding? DAO is a line, Umer. How come DAO is an angle? What is this angle DAO? Do you have the checked PDF with you?
Huh?
Do you have the checked PDF with you? I have marked over there. Are you able to see that? Can you
Yeah.
explain me that thing? Why have you written that? I did not understand your solution.
Yeah, I have switched the letters. I have put C for D and D for C.
So that was a line basically, not an angle. And also, I don't think any of them are corresponding angles. Which of the following do you think are corresponding?
Not corresponding transverse.
See, transverse is basically a line. See what we have. What is the meaning of corresponding angles? If this is a line, here you have a transverse passing through two lines, two parallel lines. So this angle and this angle, they are corresponding angles. Okay, now in a trapezium, we cannot have corresponding angles.
Because it's parallel this one and this one.
Which one and which one is parallel? Now you tell me the name. Then only I can understand, right?
Like angle A and angle C.
Angle A and angle C are equal, you think?
Not add up to 180.
You want me to solve the entire thing? Please look on the board. I'll solve the entire
Like
thing. And
angle BAO and ODC is transverse, right?
angle BAO and which other are you saying?
I meant that only.
Umair, it's okay. Please focus on the board. I'll explain you on the board, okay? You can leave your solution for one side. Let me just read the question. The question was, diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at point O. So this is a, you call this A, B, C, D, and the diagonals are intersecting each other at what point O. Now what is given to you? AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. This is given to you. Okay, AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Yeah. So what was the first step that you did?
I cross multiply.
You cross multiplied and what do you get?
AO into DO is BO into CO.
1 minute. So AO into DO is equals to CO into BO. Okay. See, Umer, can I not directly say, yeah, and like after this step, I will have AO upon CO will be equal to BO upon DO or OD. So basically, and this angle will be equal to one another. Why? Because they are what kind of angle?
Vertically opposite angles.
They are vertically opposite angles. So can I say that triangle AOB is similar to triangle COD? Can I say this?
Yes.
Okay, so also angle OAB, like this angle, can I call it equal to OCD, this angle?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me one thing. Like what kind of angles do you think these are? What is the name of these angles?
This is transverse, right?
They are alternate interior angles. Are they not
Yeah.
alternate interior angles? What are alternate interior angles? If you have two parallel lines and then you have a transverse passing through it, then the angles on the opposite side, okay, on the alternate sides in the interior of that transverse, they are known as alternate interior angles. So here, angle this angle and this angle are alternate
Ma'am, what?
interior.
Can you say again?
See, whenever I have, let's suppose this line is parallel to this line. Okay, I have a transverse passing through it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this angle and this angle will be alternate interior, and similarly, this angle and this angle will also be alternate interior. You can remember it in this way. The angles that are present on the vertex of a Z. Can you form a Z?
Yeah.
Here also, can you form a Z?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a Z, this angle and this angle are alternate interior. Can you form a Z over here?
Yeah.
So what are they? Alternate interior. You understand?
Yes.
So now these are alternate interior angles, right? Now alternate interior angles are equal only when the two lines are parallel. So if angle A is equal to angle C, that means AB is parallel to CD. Can I say this?
Yeah.
See, what we have is alternate interior whenever you will have a parallel line. So the angles which are alternate interior will be equal. So now this is the reverse theorem. If the angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Right?
Yes.
So do you understand? Can I say now that AB is parallel to? I will write angle BAO is equal to angle OCD. Okay, why? Since these triangles were simple, so I can say because their corresponding angles are equal. Thus, AB line is parallel to CD line. Right? Now, what we had to prove that it is a trapezium. Yeah, so in a trapezium, you just have to prove one point that the opposite lines are parallel in a trapezium.
Yeah.
So hence this is a trapezium. Let me see your proof. Your proof was midway you were doing right. Cetal similarity you did right. So that's why I gave you marks. But now this last thing you got confused. Okay, this last point is incorrect. They are not corresponding angles, they are alternate interior angles, and also the name of the angles is correct. BAO it should be, and DCO it should be. Okay. So do you understand your mistake?
Yes.
Okay. Rest you did everything correctly. The first one also, Mayor, you should do the entire thing only, okay? In your exam also, so that there's no scope of mistakes. So that, like, see, if you're doing the half thing, if your teacher wants to give you marks, she'll give you, but let's suppose your teacher wants the full solution from you. So you write the full solution. So now shall we move ahead? Any more doubts? Any more doubts, Mayor?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we can move to this lesson, linear equations. And we come to this question. Solve 2x plus 3y is equals to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equals to minus 24, and hence find the value of m for which y is equals to mx plus 3. So first you are going to solve the, like you have two equations, this equation and this equation. So first you solve this equation. Okay, use the substitution method to solve them. Do it. Solve it and tell me the values for x and y.
Should I find the value for y equals to mx plus 3?
Yeah, now you have to, you got the value of x and y.
Yes.
Yeah, now substitute them in y is equals to mx plus 3 and then you can find m. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Umesh, shall we discuss?
Yeah.
Tell me the answer.
M is minus 0.71.
Minus 0.75. Okay. How
71.
come? Let's solve. So first it is, the question is 2x plus 3y gives you 11. Okay. And then you have 2x minus 4y is equals to minus 24. Right. Now I have to solve for x and y. Now, where can you, if you look very carefully, can I cancel the second equation? Can I cancel the entire equation with 2?
Yes.
Or if the numbers are divisible by 2. So I can cancel the entire equation with 2 and I get x minus 2y is equals to minus 12. Right.
Mm.
And now x becomes equals to minus 2y minus 12. Right. This is the value for x. Now you can
Yes.
substitute it over here. And what do you get? 2x. So 2 into 2y minus 12 plus 3y is equals to 11. So 4y minus 24 plus 3y is 11, right? And 4y plus 3y gives you 7y is equals to 35. So y should be 5. Are you getting y as 5? You get y as 5? No. Why? What are you getting?
I got 13.
What is y?
Is it? I put 12 minus 2y.
You put 12 minus 2y. No, then it is minus 12 plus 2y.
Okay,
How
that's
can
where.
you put 12 minus 2y? That's incorrect. The signs are incorrect. See, when you transpose this minus 2 on right side, it becomes plus 2. So I have written plus 2y minus 12. You understand well?
Yes.
Okay, now what will I do? I'll substitute the y for here and x is equals to 10 minus 12. So x is equals to minus 2. Now what was my equation? Y is equals to mx plus 3. So y is equals to mx plus 3. Y is 5. M you don't know. X is minus 2 plus 3. So y is equal to minus 2m plus 3. So minus 2 is equals to minus 2m. So m is equals to 1. No, plus 2 here. Minus 1. Okay. M will be minus 1. Yes, Umer, do you understand?
Yes.
Copied? Okay. So now we'll move to these questions. Now I'll just solve one or two of these questions and then we'll discuss elimination method. Okay. So look very carefully. Here you have to form the equations and then arrive at your solution. So the first question is the difference between two numbers is 26. So my two numbers can be x and y. So I can take x minus y is 26. This is my first equation. And the number is 3 times the other. So one number is 3 times the other. What does this mean? X is equals to 3y. Right? One number is 3 times the other. So x is 3y. So this is my second equation. Now I can directly substitute x as 3y minus y gives you 26. 2y gives you 26. Y is 13. And if y is 13, x is 13 into 3. Right? That means 39. So that will be your answer. Will it be okay if I form the equations and can you solve the things as your homework? Solve the values for x and y as your homework? Okay. So now come to the second one. The larger the two supplementary angles, it seems the smaller by 80 degrees. Okay, what are supplementary angles?
Supplementary angles add up to 90.
Yeah, that add up to 90. No. Then what are complementary?
180.
No, complementary are 90 and supplementary are 180. Okay, you can remember it in this way. C comes before S, right?
What?
Complementary starts with C and supplementary starts with S. So there's a trick for remembering. C comes before S. So similarly, 90 comes before 180. So complementary is 90 and supplementary is 180. Okay?
Yes.
Remember it this way always. So first of all, two angles are supplementary. So that means the sum is 180. So I can write x plus y is 180. Now the smaller one, the larger one exceeds the smaller one by 18 degrees. Right? That means x is y by 18. Here y is the smaller one and x is the larger one. Okay. You understand? So you have two equations. Then third one says the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for 3,800. So one of them you consider as x, the other you consider as y. So you will have 7x plus 6y gives you 3,800. 3x plus yy give you 1,750. Now this one is very easy. We did this previously also. You can do it on your own only. The fourth question says a taxi charges in a city consists of a fixed charge together with a charge for a distance covered. Okay, now what happens? Now these type of questions are very important. Okay, they're often asked in exam. So, like for a distance of 10 kilometers, the charge paid was 105, and for a journey of 15 kilometers, the charge paid was 155. What are the fixed charges and the charges per kilometer? How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 kilometers? So there is a fixed charge. Like for example, even if a person has to travel 10 kilometers, so let's suppose he has to pay a fixed charge of 10 rupees. Okay. And additionally, for example, the taxi driver is charging 5 rupees per kilometer. Okay. So what is the total value becomes? 10 he has to pay at all costs. Right. Then per 5 according to the kilometer. So that means if he's traveling 10 kilometers, so it becomes 50 and then plus that fixed charge 10. So what is the total charge now? 60 rupees. Do you understand the concept of fixed charge? Yes or no? Sure?
Like fixed charge plus the distance we went.
Yeah. The fixed charge you have to add with the distance, the charge per unit distance.
Yes.
So let's suppose the fixed charge is x. Okay. So when and the x is the fixed charge. And the distance moved per kilometer is y. So y is charge per kilometer. Now, if he's traveling 10 kilometers, so he has to pay a charge of x plus 10 into y because 10 kilometers. So how much is he paying? 105 rupees. So this is your first equation. What does the second equation become? If he's traveling 15 kilometers, so x plus 15y gives you how much? 155. That is the second equation. All right. So do you understand these type of questions? Okay. So how many we have? We have two more. Let's keep it up till here only. These 4 you can do as your homework. 5 and 6 we'll do in the next class. Okay. Will you be able to do these 4 as your homework?
Yes.
Okay. It's easy. We have already discussed the main thing. Now you just have to use the substitution method as your practice. Now I want to start this elimination method, the basics of elimination method. Okay. So please focus very carefully what we have. This equation says the ratio of incomes of 2% is 9:7, and the ratio of their expenditure is 4:3. Wait, I'll not explain you this one. Come directly to this part. Okay, the statement based we'll do after this first question. So the first one is x plus y is 5, and the second is 2x minus 3y is 4. So see, Umar, we have studied the substitution method till now. What is the substitution method? That I was finding the value of one variable and then substituting that value in the second equation, right? This was my substitution method. Now the elimination method says to eliminate one of the variable. Okay, now how can I eliminate one of the variable? Firstly, you select the variable that you want to eliminate. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. You can select x also, you can select y also. But try to select that variable which has opposite sign in both of them. Okay, it reduces your calculation. So can I select y? Because y here has a positive sign and here y has a negative sign. Okay, so I'll select y. Now what will I do? I will try to make y, the coefficients of y, I'll try to make them similar. So here the coefficient of y is 1 and here the coefficient is 3. So if I multiply the entire equation with 3, so what does it become? 3x plus 3y is equals to 15. Isn't it? Okay, now what do I have? My first equation is 3x plus 3y is 15, and my second equation is 2x minus 3y is 4. 4 only, right? Or 14, yeah, 4. So when I add these equations, so y, 3y and 3y cancels out, plus 3y minus 3y is 0. 3x plus 2x is 5x. 15 plus 4 is 19. So what is the value of x? 19 by 5. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, how will I find y? You can take the value of x and substitute in any of the equation. I substitute in the first equation. See, in this lesson, you will arrive at your answer with all the methods, but always try to reduce calculation. Okay. So I will have x is 19 by 5 plus y gives me 5. So what is y? 5 minus 19 by 5. So you get 25 minus 19, 6 by 5. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how I follow the substitution. Then one more question we'll practice. Let's suppose the second one. Okay. Or let's do the fourth one. Okay. The fourth one is in fraction, so that is why we'll do that. So fourth one says x by 2 plus 2y by 3 gives you minus 1. And x minus y by 3 gives you 3. Okay. Now, which one of the following can I make similar? I can multiply x also with 1 by 2 in the second one. I can multiply the entire thing with 2 also. Okay, do you understand? If I multiply the entire thing with 2, what do I get?
2x.
I get 2x minus 2y by 3 is 3,
Yes.
right? Oh, wait, 6.
6.
Did I multiply here also? Yeah. So now you will add the first equation to it. X by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equals to minus 1. This cancels out. So what is x by 2 plus 2x? Solve it in rough and write your answer here directly. X plus 4x. So you get 5x by 2 is equals to minus 1 and plus 6 gives you plus 5. Okay. 5 and 5 cancels out. X is equals to 2. Got it? Now, if x is equals to 2, you can substitute it in the first equation and find the value of y. So this is how the elimination method works. You just have to eliminate one of the variable and then arrive at the solution. Okay, so I'll not give you any homework from this elimination method, but positively do this assignment, okay, before the next class. When is your test, Umair?
Test is on Sunday.
This Sunday only.
The school one, right? Yeah, this Sunday.
Yeah, the school one. This Sunday?
Yeah.
How many more classes do we have before Sunday? We have a class on, let me just check schedule.
We have 2 more classes.
Yeah, we have 2 more classes. Now, basically, we'll try to cover up this lesson in the next class. And in Saturday's class, we will have a revision of all the lessons that you have that are coming in your test. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So positively practice this third question as your homework, and also keep practicing the previous lessons. Keep revising them so that you score good in your test. Okay. So, for today, we'll just keep it up till here. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts?
No.
Okay, so you can go for now. We'll continue it in the next. Bye.